Hey, what's going on, guys? So today, I just decided to do a quick little stats video to really send this game off because, I'm kind of done playing it, and it's the end of its life cycle. Today's is actually the 1 year anniversary of it coming out, so I'm kind of done with it. So I decided, you know what, I don't have a video idea. Let's do a little bit of a send-off to this game. So, first things first, we're going to do the class setups. First thing here, we got the AX50, all obsidianed up and everything. Pretty nice, actually. I love that gun. And then we got the SPR, or the R700. Probably my favorite gun in the game. The Kar98 next, Obsidian. The HDR, Obsidian. The Rytec, Obsidian. The Carbine, or MK2, Obsidian. And then the next three are the Dragunov, the EBR, and the SKS. That's actually my M21 setup. But, yeah, I didn't really use those enough to get them Obsidian. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you all my operators. Those are the two I run. And my missions. So what I did here with my missions is I kind of just went through and did all of the missions I could because I was bored. I literally got bored with the game. So I went through and did every mission possible that I could. Yeah, I'm just going to scroll through here and show y'all all of these missions that I literally went through and did over the course of a month or two. Those were pretty fun, I guess. I mean, I got some blueprints out of it, so it was worth it. Here's my mastery challenges. I did one of them in Warzone, and I didn't even mean to do it. I kind of just was messing around in one game. I don't even really play that much Warzone. I just, not my thing. My multiplayer ones, I got the Go Long, the Lethal Litany, and I don't even know if you said that right, or if I said that right, but got the Finger Flicker, the Objective one, and the Mobile. I don't really know what that says, honestly. I'm kind of reading off my phone right now because I filmed this on the Xbox and had to go back and do my audio. So, yeah. Right here we got my calling cards. I got all my mastery ones at the top. And, just scrolling through here, showing all the calling cards I got. Got a bunch of the Damascus ones and the operator ones, because when I was getting a few of the guns Obsidian, I would do some of the challenges. And, I like, accidentally, I just do challenges, so didn't really even go for those. I have a lot of them, not every one of them in the game, not nearly enough to be every single one, but, I'm pretty proud of where I got to on this game. Next thing is the emblems, so I gotta scroll up to the very top, because for some reason that's how it's organized. At the very top, I got all of my sniper emblems, so right here we got the AX50, Obsidian emblem, Dragunov, EBR14, the HDR, the Kar98, the MK2, the Rytec AMR, the SKS, and finally the newest one, the SPR208, or the R700. Now here are all of my my officer challenges that I did. So those are the Season 1 and Season 2 emblems. To be completely honest, I didn't know that these existed before I got to Season 3, which I finally did them. So there's Season 3 10, got that all done, knocked out. I was going for Damascus at the time, so I just figured, you know what, might as well go for it at the same time. So there's that one done. There's the Season 4 Master Emblem. Pretty clean, pretty sick. And then the Season 5 one, that's probably the coolest one, honestly. I don't run it anymore because it's a little outdated compared to the new one. And if I scroll down here real quick, you'll see the Season 6 10 emblem, which hopefully is the final season of this game, so I don't have to come back and do these officer challenges again. I don't know if I could handle doing that again. And as you can see, if I scroll back up a little bit, there's some of the Damascus and Obsidian emblems that I just scroll past. Now, here's my Season 1 Battle Pass emblem. You get these for doing the Battle Pass. So there's Season 2, and Season 3, which is Alex. Season 4, Captain Price. Season 5, which was the Shadow Company. And then finally, the most recent one, Season 6, which is Farah. Now, there's the officer progression challenges. Season 0, I didn't really play. I didn't get the game until later. I didn't get it on release. I got it as close to possible as I could, but I didn't really play. Season 1, I didn't really play much at all. I didn't know these challenges existed again, so I kind of just went through, and I didn't even do most of the ones I should have probably done. Season 2, I actually took a break during this season. I didn't really play video games at all. I just kind of needed to find myself. So, I did that and got it all done. Season 3, complete. This was pretty fun, I guess. Not really. None of these challenges are fun. Season 4 right there, Season 5, and finally the most recent one, Season 6. These challenges are always a pain in the butt. Unless you really want to show off an emblem, I don't recommend it. Now, we got my actual stats. Total time spent is 22 days, 2 hours, and 12 minutes. I spent a crap ton of time on this game. I've played 5,589 total games. My AX50 is my weapon of choice with 5,136 kills. Absolutely nuts. My win-loss is 0.79 because you know, if you're a Modern Warfare player, you know that some lobbies you just can't stay in. That's just how it works. You cannot stay in some lobbies. You gotta let the 725 Riot Shield users have it. I have a 1.08 KD because I snipe, and this was the first real game I actually sat down and played. I'll get more into that later, but this was not the greatest KD. But still, as long as it's positive, it's good for me. Yeah, I mean, my score per minute is all sorts of messed up. I don't know why that's so messed up. But, you know, can't really control that. And, my highest kill streak was a 24, which, not bad. Not bad at all. And, you know, my stats, pretty average. I'm not really the greatest player in the world, and I'm not trying to be. I'm just doing this for fun. So, I don't actually know when I click on my... Oh, there we go. Speak of it. So, first things first, we're going to do my weapon kills. I had a crap ton of kills with every single weapon in the game. I used weapons that I didn't give a crap about because I had to get Damascus done. And, you know, I have Damascus for every single weapon in the game except for one, and we'll get into that later. But my most killed AR is the M4 with 4,436 kills. That's the only assault rifle in the game that I got Obsidian because 200 games, 15 kills, come on, that's nuts. And the next weapon class here, we got the SMGs, got the AUG, E90, all that stuff. Shotguns. Now, here is the exception right here. The JAK-12. I didn't get this gun Damascus, but I got it maxed out. And the reason is because I kind of am done with this game. I mean, I got the officer challenges done, got the Halloween event done, got every other gun in this game that's new Damascus. I'm kind of done, you know? I don't really want to play as much as I have on this game. I want to go back and do other Call of Duties, you know? I want to make other videos. I just want to expand my Call of Duty reach. And, I didn't really do much with the LMGs at all, actually. I don't really enjoy that weapon class. It's too slow for my playstyle. Now, here is the interesting classes. The marksman rifles. My MK2 has a pretty decent amount of kills, I think in the 3,000s range. Yeah, actually it is. It's 3,037. My Kar 98, 4,188 kills. That is my highest killed marksman rifle. My SPR, that is my favorite gun in this game as of right now. 3,063 kills. If they had this gun in the game earlier, I would have done more with this gun, but they added it so late, so I just decided to get Obsidian for it and move on. The Dragunov at the lowest amount of kills right there. Do we have to ask any questions? Really? That's I don't even need to explain myself on that. The HDR right there, next weapon, is 3,485 kills. That gun was actually pretty fun to get Obsidian for. I enjoyed that. The AX50, obviously we've been over this, most killed. And the Rytec AMR with 2,236 kills. This gun was actually pretty good, and I enjoyed getting an Obsidian. It was pretty fun. Now my Riot Shield, 890 kills. The reason it's almost at 1,000 is because I had to get it Obsidian and obviously Damascus. And I had shipment at the time, so I figured, you know what, why not have an Obsidian Riot Shield? I might as well. So, all the pistols, went through, got all those. Not all of them Obsidian, but I got a pretty decent amount of them. I think I only don't have 2. In the 50 caliber pistol, or the Desert Eagle, my favorite pistol in the game. That pistol is insane. I love that pistol. That's what I run on the secondary in all my sniping classes. That pistol is just so much fun to get headshots with. I'm not saying it's the best tactically, but it's the most fun to use in my opinion. Now, the only pistols I don't have Obsidian are the M19 and the Renetti. Now my launchers, pretty straightforward actually, but you'll see why this kill count right here is way higher than all the rest of them, and it shouldn't even be in the 1,000 range, but it is. My knife, obviously, I had to get it Obsidian and Damascus. My Kali sticks, which is the best melee weapon in the game, in my opinion, anyway, and the dual Kodachis. I never really messed with the dual Kodachis because they were, not my thing. They didn't have enough lunge, and they were just way too bulky, and I couldn't run as fast with them. The Kali sticks, though, nice lunge. I love those weapons. Those weapons are superior. My lethals are up next, and right here, my most used is a throwing knife. I throw a lot of cross-map throwing knives because that's just, you know, you take a gamble. The frag grenades, same thing, and my third most used is a thermite because hardcore shipment is a thing. My most used tactical is a stim. That is a really big number. And then no one really cares about all that other stuff, so we're going to skip over that. I have about 98,040 kills, I think. That's what that says. I have a lot of kills on this game. And, you know what? I'm really glad I got to play this game to the extent that I got to. And I don't regret it. Now I'm going to show y'all all the obsidian weapons that I have in this game. First off here with the M4. Again, the only assault rifle I got obsidian in this game. 200 games is absolutely nuts, and I'm not going through every AR in the game doing that. Next right here is the AUG. This is a criminally underrated SMG. If you have the right attachments on this thing shreds. Now next up is the P90. This gun is a pocket killer. This thing's insane. If you get melted by something, assume it's the P90. Or even the MP5, which is up next. This thing is absolutely nuts. I use that thing, obviously, because, you know, why not? It's the MP5. Might as well go get it obsidian, because it's the most broken gun in the game. But it's not the best. In my opinion, I think the best SMG in the game is this bad boy right here, the MP7. This thing's nuts. And, you know what? You can build absolute laser beams with that thing. Now, the Finnick, the fastest firing SMG in the game. This thing was nuts. I didn't even have to grind for this thing. I just kind of used it, and all of a sudden it became obsidian. So that thing was really fun to use. I really enjoyed that gun. Moving on here to the shotguns. The only obsidian shotgun I have, I think, is the 725. And I know you're probably rolling your eyes at the screen right now, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use it as a 725 anymore. I snipe with it. I put slug rounds in the sniper scope on this thing, and just, I try and quick scope. I do this the hard way. Now, the marksman rifles and snipers you've already seen, so I'm going to skip over showing y'all that. And I'm instead going to go directly to my riot shield. Right here is the riot shield. Again, you can't even really tell that you have this thing obsidian in-game, so I kind of just, you know, have it to show all the other players that I'm dedicated enough to walk up to you and smack you twice with this thing in a core game. pretty pathetic, to be completely honest with you. Now, the pistols. What I think they should have done with this X16 especially, or even just pistols and guns in general, if you have, like let's say, imagine dropping into Verdansk with an obsidian X16, because that's the base weapon for Warzone. Imagine dropping into a game and having all the base weapons in the game have whatever camo you choose to have on them. Like in Zombies, you pick up the weapon off the wall, you can choose in certain games to have a camo on your weapon. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool idea, and that would have been really, really cool to have. But you know what? This game, it's its own thing. You know what? I enjoy this game for what it is, and I'm not going to do much complaining. Now, right here, we got the Obsidian 357. Those things snake shot were absolutely busted. Those were back in the good old days. Now we got the, oh, my favorite, most mean-looking Deagle ever. This gun is nuts. I always run this thing as a sidearm again. I've talked about that. And I didn't get the Renetti. Now, I have a story about the launchers. So, the reason I have every single launcher Obsidian is because earlier, like, right when Obsidian came out, I decided, you know what? I want to go for Obsidian on every weapon in the game. And I just ran around with a rocket launcher in my pocket, shot down any kill streaks that were up in the sky to try and speed up the process, and I got them all done eventually. But then I slowly started to realize the Obsidian grind, and that's not for me. I don't want to slave away on this game and not enjoy it and do the things I enjoy doing, which is sniping. So that's that. And the final one right there is the RPG, which is, you know, based off kills instead of score streaks or kill streaks. So there's that. That's why that has so many kills. Now, the knife is weird. I think the variants for the knife are different. So I'm going to show y'all the different variants on the knife. There's the base knife right there. And I'm going to show y'all next the axe. And I don't actually have the dual axe, like the Ragnarok type axe. So I can't show y'all that one, unfortunately. But I do have this tomahawk-looking axe right here. And I have the cleaver that came out with the new Haunting of Verdansk update that recently dropped as of October 2020. So that thing's pretty mean. And the final weapon in the game that I have Obsidian is the Collie Sticks. These things are the best melee weapon in the game. Again, I don't have to say much about it. They're pretty bland, but you know what? They're the best weapon in the game. For melee, at least. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you know, this whole game was just a ride, man. I mean, from the start, this game came out on October 25th, 2019, which is my birthday. And today's actually my birthday. If I can get this video out on the 25th, I turned 16 today, and this game turned 1 today. This game has always been really an escape for me. I can play this game with my friends at the end of the day and just enjoy myself. And you know what? That's all that matters, is enjoying yourself. And I would get on every night with my friends. I met friends on here that I hang out with today, and these guys are my closest friends to this day. Now, this game it came with frustrations, obviously, like every good thing has, is a little bit of frustration. But you know what? This game introduced me to Call of Duty, and I will never forget that. This game, I couldn't even describe it in just this little end part of this video. But you know what? Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And, yeah, that's been it. Thank you.